Hi, I'm Kimberly Garner with School of Holistic Design, and today I've recognized something about victimization. And I think there's different layers to us being victim to our own life. And the first is when we just blame other people for our misfortune or things that have happened to us. And so that's the first layer of victimization, and that's the most obvious, right? And the thing I want to say about victimization is when we make ourselves a victim to life, we basically make ourselves helpless and we give up our power. And what's important about this is when we make ourselves subject to life instead of an active participant in our outcomes, then we're basically saying the control of our life lives outside of us and we have no control of what happens to us. And that's a very disempowering place to be in our day-to-day life. And so it's really important that we call ourselves out on making ourselves a victim to life. Something happened to me. Someone did something to me. This person made me feel this way. If this person didn't do this, then I would be better off. Like, we have to take accountability for everything that we are bringing into our life. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but I also know it's truth. And the sooner that we can own it and say, yep, now I see how my beliefs, my expectations attracted all of that to me, then we get to turn the page. We get to change the dynamic. We get to change the narrative. Now then there's another layer of this victimization. And this is what I realized today in my moment of frustration. I do talk therapy with myself and I just voice what's going on. And I'm also active listening to this narrative that I'm speaking to. And today it was about being frustrated how things haven't turned out the way I wanted and getting pissed off at life because I've been showing up and I've been a good girl and I've been doing things that I believe I'm supposed to do. And I caught myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally playing the victim narrative. I'm expecting life, this external force outside of me, to grant me good things because I've been a good girl, because I've been working hard. Okay, so can you hear the narratives? Can you hear the narrative of maybe my past and my old belief system? I have to be a good girl to receive. I have to work hard to receive. And alarm, wrong. Those are victimization stories that I believed in on some deep level from my past. And I've been doing this work for a long time. And there's layers and layers and layers that reveal themselves to us. And so a point I want to make is our discomfort is our biggest teacher. And being accountable for our own stuff and not allowing ourselves to be a victim of our own life is really, really important. And then the next thing is, when you find yourself emotionally uncomfortable, make yourself physically uncomfortable in a safe way. And what I do is I jump into the frigid sea, and there's a couple things that happen. One, it gets me out of my emotional turmoil because there's something more physically captivating in the moment. And so I'm making myself physically painful to alleviate, distract the emotional discomfort. And there's something chemical that happens with the cold and the salt water. It's invigorating, it's exhilarating, it's healing. It's so incredible. So I hope that helps. Have a great day, and thanks for listening to my rant.